The views and comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of rmconair.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Tonight.
Yes. This is Devyns Playground. My name is Devyn Ashley. Let's say hello to everybody. Feisty Pisces.
Hey.
Lady Hustler.
Oh, goodness.
Siobhan.
Hello.
And our musical guest, Tyran.
There we go.
Tyran.
Oh, we did it. I said it right. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Devyns Playground, and I am so thankful to have you listening to us today. So much to talk about. First, we're going to get into Mi Vida Gorda. This week, I have to tell you, I'm having lots of thoughts about the year and about everything that's going to come to a close. And I'm thinking about what I need to do and change personally in my personality.
Okay.
For next year. So, my thought is if I had a superpower that allowed me to borrow special characteristics from a celebrity, who would that be? So if you had a superpower and that superpower allowed you to borrow characteristics from a celebrity, who would it be and what was the characteristic? Feisty.
I like myself.
No, come on.
Characteristics.
Yeah, okay, so I'll give you mine.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Mine, because I thought about this very deeply. My superpower, unfortunately, fortunately, depending on who you're speaking with, is the power of sex. And I'm able to...
Of course it is.
Of course.
Corinne Steffen.
I am able to...
Corinne Steffen.
Hey, I don't mind that comparison, because I do get down. Super. Oh, okay.
Way that. Consider her a celebrity, but
did I give it away?
Something.
Did I give away my power?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That was a little much.
The motions and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I could steal someone's characteristics through my sexual prowess, it would be two people.
okay.
It would be between Eminem on one side. We already know that's a part of it.
Yep.
Because I envy his rapping skills and his swag. And then on the other side, it would be Conan O'Brien. Okay. And it would be his timing, his physical, his height, his skin, maybe his skinniness, I don't know. But it would be, can you imagine the combined powers of me, the swag and rapping skills of Eminem, and the comic timing of Conan O'Brien?
Okay.
That's what I want for next year. I need some more swag and I need a little bit more comic timing.
A little more swag.
Now we're doing this for you.
You could have borrowed that for me.
You. What about you, Lady Hustler?
Oh, we skipped me?
Well, now do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, what
I do.
Okay, what is it?
Well, me, I like to consider myself like the black Kathy Griffin. I love her.
That's a nice. That's
nice. She's real inappropriate.
Very inappropriate.
She doesn't mind talking about any type of celebrity, any situation.
Yeah, she says what's on her mind.
So yeah, I'm about her little swag, you know.
So what would be your power? How would you take that from her?
Oh, we have to take it from them?
Well, you have a superpower that takes that personality trait from her.
I don't get that.
Do you have mind control? Come on.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Have imagination.
I don't get this, Lady Hustler. I'm confused about this exercise.
Lady Hustler.
I had one for you.
No. Okay, what is it?
Jennifer Aniston. I would like you to have her power of just being quiet, being wholesome, being to herself.
She's the girl
she's
next
making
door.
that money.
But she was with John Mayer, so who knows what she's like.
Well, you know what they say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'll take that into consideration.
But if I had one,
yes.
I would take, I would say Maya.
Okay.
Who's Maya?
Maya,
Don't know
because
who Maya is?
she was.
I do, so.
She was very. When she first started, she was very slim, and then somehow she just thickened up.
I see. I see.
and it was all that
I
bottom
see what you're
half,
trying to
so
do.
That's like the skinny version of thick.
right. Well,
she's not really
oh my
thick.
gosh. God,
I mean, let's
can
be
you
honest.
not hate on my superpower?
she got. Okay, how would you steal that thickness from her? What would be your superpower?
I would just have to ask her, who did you fuck with, so I can get it.
So somehow you have. Come on, use your imagination.
My imagination.
So your power of your voice in asking her a question.
Wow.
See, this is I don't get
Use
this.
your imag-
It's so weird.
Everybody, if you're a superhero, you have a superpower. If you're taking other people's powers, you got to have a way to do it. And mine.
So
is
mine was mind control.
mind control.
Mine was voice.
Superwoman had a lasso that made people tell the truth. So you can lasso her.
I will lasso her hips and be like, bring them to me.
Girl, that's
are not
exactly what
hips.
you're going to do.
All right, lasso
That's
the
exactly
hips
what you're going
and
to
bring
do.
them to me. There we go.
Siobhan.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So I'm thinking of 3 people.
Oh.
There we
The
go.
first person would be Oprah's superpower of being an ultimate humanitarian and like being able to reach globally what she can.
Yes. Okay.
Then Ellen, because she has the power
I
of
love
just.
Ellen.
I do too.
I love Ellen. Like she just knows how to just make people laugh.
She
like
makes
that.
people feel good.
Yeah,
Even
makes
just by
people feel good.
dancing.
No matter what she does, like she can easily do that.
Yes.
And then the alter ego of Beyonce, Sasha Fierce, because
yes.
she can command that sexiness and walk straight down a sidewalk, and people be like, "Damn,
You go, girl, with this
Yeah.
exercise, okay?
Okay, Siobhan.
She's hitting.
What is what
she's
is your
following directions.
What is your superpower? How would you devise to get those characteristics?
how would I?"
Yeah, that's
The
your
power of your
superpower.
eyes, Siobhan. We gotta go with the 5 cents.
Okay, how about the power of my soul? How about that?
That's glorious.
Glorious,
So you
yeah.
have some
Glorious.
you have an inner soul that somehow
Inner light that will like exude.
Wow, she makes me want to put my wine away.
an inner
Your
aura,
bottom.
an aura that somehow
Aura, exactly.
okay, an aura that has a field that if you walk into that field,
Yep.
you steal those characteristics.
Absolutely.
Bam!
Holla.
Sunny in the evening.
Honey.
Sunny in the evening. We're talking about 2013.
All right.
We're talking about.
Sunny has this Christmas green on.
Oh,
I think he wants to be part of our picture.
oh gosh. Oh, Sunny. So, what do you think? 2013. You want to add some depth to your character next year, and you're thinking who and how.
I would say if I could have the confidence of maybe like Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant
Oh,
or anybody
yes.
like that.
yes.
because Even
You
when-
call that confidence and not cockiness.
It's a little bit of both.
Right.
But if I
Who are
could
we talking to?
if I could somehow
A little
I thought he was gonna say LL Cool J because he's always licking his damn
and you noticed.
Okay, all right.
But no, I would actually it would just be something simple like a handshake. But
Okay.
you would have to get close. I would have to get close to that person.
Right,
And I
right.
wouldn't want to steal their powers, but if somehow I could
Absorb some part of it.
just a fraction of it, just to push me over the top. I
So
think
you
that would
wouldn't
be it.
secrete some sort of.
Great.
Okay, so it would be a handshake.
Just
you
a
would
handshake,
do this.
simple
would do
handshake. Because when you meet that person, you're gonna shake their hand and say, I'm a big fan or something like that. You just keep it simple.
What
and keep
an
it moving.
easy way. I mean, I made mine very difficult. I have to actually have sex with these people. Okay, this is very difficult.
And no one
That's
else
really
took
your
it there,
real
Devyn.
power.
No one else
no
took
one
it
else.
there.
Well, I had to start it off big. Okay, Tyran.
I would probably say Barack Obama for his ability. He always just keep a level head. Me, I go crazy. Like I'm a Gemini. Like
Oh, Gemini.
when I'm like,
Feisty.
everybody know me. Like when I don't like something, I snap. You know.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, Obama, like, I mean, people was throwing stones at him. You know, he was the first president. Like, you saw people in his interviews, in his press conferences, like throwing shots at him, disrespecting him.
Yeah.
And he just kept that level here. So I would say
And you
that.
admire that.
Yeah, I admire that. But then at the same time,
Oh.
because I am a Gemini and I'm
Yes.
crazy.
Oh, you need another thing.
I would like Kanye.
You guys are crazy.
Kanye West's ability to always go crazy, but people still love him though.
Yeah.
So obviously
So I
he's
need
going to
both of
interrupt
those.
us all throughout that.
Okay,
Let
so
y'all finish.
okay, Tyran, let me ask you.
What's up?
What is your superpower? How are you absorbing these abilities?
My superpower.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna go with
Come on, you used to watch. I'm sure.
who? I'm gonna go with the Hulk. I'm not gonna have no superpower. I'm gonna just be strong. Go punch one of them.
Which one of them?
There's a Gemini.
Yeah, that is a Gemini for
There's a
you.
Gemini.
Just walk up and take off.
Hulk take.
I'm sorry, President. I need that though.
Oh wow, you're gonna get that. You're very confident. You're very confident you can get close to our president and just take his shit. See, you need some of that confidence, Sonny. See? Oh, look at our
Sunny in
guys.
the evening alone.
Our
Sunny in the
guys could have a little
evening.
male
I'm
bonding.
nonviolent. I'm nonviolent.
Did you shake Sonny's hand today?
I was running so late, I didn't get it.
Oh, see, don't shake his hand.
We'll chop it up. Hey, I watched some of the shows too. I got your back tonight. So
Okay, appreciate it.
Oh my God!
wait a minute.
Here we go. Here we go. Sonny's not even supposed to be here. I don't know if anybody knows that, but he's not. Well, this is Devyns Playground. Thank you so much for playing. I know feisty sometimes.
Yeah, we
I'm-
can. That was
Sometimes I'm a
confusing.
goof troop, and I have things in my mind that are like
Geek of the week.
Geek of the Week. So thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it. This is Devyns Playground. Next we have Feisty Pisces with Sandbox Scandal. Give us a little tease. We're going to come back in 30 seconds, but I want to know, what is in the Sandbox Scandal tonight?
A little bit of lies.
Lies. Sex, lies, and videotape. Feisty. Sandbox Scandal. What do you got for us tonight?
Okay, so I was thinking to myself, I try to be as truthful and honest as possible.
Well,
in
yes,
all
I agree.
situations.
I agree.
There's always
To a fault,
reason.
sometimes. Sometimes
Yes.
you make me cry.
No, I don't.
Well. Okay, go ahead.
So then I was thinking, when is it acceptable and when we can tell a lie?
Oh.
So then, is it whether it's, you were kind of whack in the bedroom, but you tell him it was good still?
I did that once. And it totally backfired on me.
Mm-hmm.
That because I told him he was good and I was trying to overcompensate, and it really wasn't, because I knew he had low self-esteem because he told me multiple things. Like he didn't want to take his shirt off. It was like that type of thing.
Okay.
He didn't want to take his shirt off because he was...
Have boobs.
I don't know what it was. He was just concerned about it, right? So I told him, no, it was so great, so wonderful. He thought I was turning stalkerish and wouldn't, he thought I was a stalker. He wouldn't answer my phone. Well, maybe it was something else. Probably I was weird. Maybe I got a little bit weird.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when is it acceptable?
Yeah.
So can we lie, people lie about their partners, who they've been with,
Oh,
when is
I
it-
have to lie about that. I
don't.
I have to lie about how many
Why?
partners, because I will never say publicly how many partners I've been with, but it's an inappropriate number of partners.
Oh,
It's
I
an
don't
inappropriate
lie.
number of partners.
Inappropriate.
Mine is very
Inappropriate.
appropriate for my husband to be. Okay? If you're out there.
So what?
Lie number one.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay.
It's not true.
Okay. So when is it that you do lie? I mean, you try to be honest, but when is it that you're saying it's okay to lie?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, sometimes I do want to spare people's feelings from time to time. Like if I
You
think
have that
you're a
generous
nice person.
spirit.
Yeah, if you're a nice person.
Maybe during Christmas you'll say.
But then,
something nice.
eventually I do end up telling the truth. Like, if they start getting on my nerves, and I'll be like, look, I lied to you about, let me tell you the truth, okay? Since, while we're on that, you know. So then eventually I do end up telling the truth. But I might lie in the moment.
I see what you're saying. Lady Hustler, what do you think?
When is it appropriate to lie?
Yeah.
When I wake up late for work, I call my manager and I'm like, oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Stuck in traffic?
Yeah.
Or
So,
flat tire?
all of that. But yeah. Other than that, I try to tell the truth.
But when is it? Come on, there has to be a situation with a guy. I mean, there has to be a guy that's like, it's only me, or I don't know what. I don't want to say your situation specifically.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
I don't want to.
Are we
make
talking
him
about
think it's
just
the
with
only one.
relationships, or are we talking about?
It could be anything, I guess.
Okay.
I think to old people, it's okay to lie too. Because old people are they can get very touchy, like they get very nervous about certain things. Like, where did you meet this young gentleman? You can't say online because they get nervous about that.
That, yeah.
You know, you have to say you
Yeah.
met them at the supermarket,
Right.
or, you know,
I have.
you
had
didn't
to
meet them
do
on
that.
OkCupid, right?
Right.
I had to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, Siobhan, what do you think?
I think when it comes to gifts, because
Somebody
if
gives you a gift.
Yeah,
You're
someone gives
regifting?
me- right. If someone gives me a gift and they're like waiting, anticipating on you to open it and get your reaction,
That's the
and you
worst.
hate it. I just in the moment I just like, oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Oh, see, I have that right now. We have Secret Santa.
Oh, those
I
are
saw
the
your
worst.
post.
Can I just say I fucking hate my Secret Santa?
What? What happened?
I mean, it's
What was
like
it,
I gave
dollar
her a
store
list, and it's like you didn't read the goddamn list. None of that shit.
or if
She got me socks today. That's not on the list. The sizes start at size 4, and obviously I am not a size 4 in shoe. I'm like, really? Do you even know me? Like, what's
my
going on?
God.
Yeah, I hate my Secret Santa. I really do.
maybe those are all like joke gifts, and then at the end, this person's gonna give you just the amazeballs gift.
But what if you don't like the person that you got?
No, she likes me. Everyone does.
Oh yeah, everybody does. Okay, so Siobhan,
Yeah,
people give you a gift.
Yeah, that it's hard to be like, oh, I did not want that.
No, that's really hard.
That's rude. Yeah, I just couldn't do that. So
Okay, anything else? Anybody? Old people? Do you lie to them also? Old people, come on, you gotta lie to
yeah,
old people.
I mean, you have to. It's like, I mean, if they, for instance, my grandfather was like, oh, I want to tune into the show. I would have to come up with a
Grandpa.
lie to say, no, well, you know what?
Grandpa, it's
really-
only available in Los Angeles.
Right. exactly. I would have to create some sort of lie because God forbid.
Yeah, I also.
I've had to tell my mom, like, oh, I have to wait until it uploads.
Right. Exactly.
I'll send it to you.
My mom does not even want to watch this show.
Oh my
Oh, here we go. all of our
No,
family
she doesn't.
units.
My mom's like, you. The one time where she watched one excerpt, she said, and you wonder why you don't have somebody. Guys don't like girls that speak like that. I'm
That
like,
is,
Mom,
that's our
relax.
problem.
I've been speaking like this since 10.
Oh my god. Our poor mothers. We are going to we have to do a show dedicated to our mothers one time.
And see, my mom, you got to lie to parents too sometimes.
Yeah.
because
all the
then-
time.
She
All
one
the
day she
time.
was like, she's like, I think it's so disrespectful, even if you're married, if you have sex in your parents' house. And I was like, Mom, I've had sex here. And she's like, what? No, you haven't. No, I'm like, okay, I haven't.
Oh gosh. I think we should do a mom-friendly show.
Yeah, we should.
I think we should,
Okay.
and we
On
should
Mother's
bring
Day.
like it should be also charity. We should just get all the people that we need to be family friendly to. Like we should bring a charity in, and just like we're doing really good. We're doing good
really
things
good
for the
show,
community.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
are.
we're doing amazing things for the community. We're talking about women's issues, and we're helping out with charities, Mom. And
You
we'll
got to
just
cover these things up too.
look at they're covered. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No, this is covered.
Okay, all right, Sonny, come on. What do you think?
I'm with her when it comes to lying to your.
How about to your girlfriend? Let's talk about that.
In hindsight, I feel like I should have lied to her. But
Oh.
no, it's already too late for that. But I do think that you should lie to people that you care about sometimes. If you don't care about that person's feelings at all, there's no reason to lie.
Yeah.
But if it's but if it's somebody
Okay,
that,
Jody.
I'm saying for real, when it's someone that you know has a real emotional investment in you, sometimes it's not the right time to tell the truth. Like when it comes to your past, sometimes that ends up
Yeah.
coming up constantly and making life more difficult than it needs to be because of something that happened years and years ago that didn't even involve that person.
Yeah, you don't tell any woman. I mean, what are the things that we need to give the guys advice to that you should always lie about when you're in a situation?
Don't tell us that.
Don't tell us that you have a girl best friend.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
See, I don't care about that though.
There are some things we have to tell the guys about. So, Tyran, what do you think?
Well,
When is it okay to lie?
it's okay to lie. All right, y'all gotta listen close.
Oh, geez, here we go.
It's okay to lie when you know you're not gonna get caught.
Wow, that's just,
true.
just basically all the time, huh? You know, Tyran, I cannot take you seriously with that person behind your back right there. Are you looking at that purse? You got a handbag right behind your back. I cannot take you seriously right now. Move the bag, damn it.
That's why he wanted to move spots. I thought it was cool.
Move the bag. You're losing swag points right now.
It's also cool to lie when you just want somebody to shut the fuck up too. Like,
Damn.
no, I'm like you just you like all right, for sure, yeah, all right.
Sometimes you need to get some sleep, and a lie is the only thing that's going to stop it.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Happening.
I have to wake up early in the morning.
Exactly.
Or,
gosh.
hey, let me give me my card. I'd like to do business with you. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
Ring, goes to voicemail. Voicemail is full. This person will never reply to you.
And I think there's certain lies that you need to keep alive to. Like, take that shit to your grave.
I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
I
I have a few
agree.
things, as much as you say, I'm gonna be like, no. I don't care if you have all the evidence in the world. That is not true.
I saw you
You're
walking
lying.
out. No,
Yeah.
that wasn't me. I don't
You're
know what
lying
you're
on
talking
me, in fact, and I don't appreciate it.
I had a girlfriend who went to Vegas for her bachelorette party and she slept with a stripper. So taboo. And the next day she was like, I have to tell him. And basically the whole bridal party was like, never tell him.
Right.
It's gonna be someone from the bridal party that ends up telling him, though. Later down the line, I bet you.
Yeah, some drama happens.
The one that sleeps with them.
Exactly.
Wow, we just got women trifling today. We got women trifling today. Well, okay, so we know who to
It's
lie
okay
to.
to lie, yeah, it's okay to
Sometimes
lie.
it's okay to lie.
It's okay to lie.
We give you permission, Feisty, if you want to spare
Don't
my
get caught.
feelings.
yeah, don't caught.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught, of course. But sometimes a little white lie, telling someone they look beautiful
Oh, wow.
when
Oh, it's all. Did somebody say boosting self-esteem? By the way.
No.
Oh,
Are you
'cause
adding that?
Yeah, because girls, you know, sometimes y'all know y'all don't fit that shit. Sometimes y'all know y'all stomach is not popping.
oh
Fellas,
wow.
Tell the lie. Tell the lie. If you tell the truth,
Wow, Sunny number 2.
I know.
This is
He's a little
horrible.
more harsh than Sunny.
I'm keeping it real. If you
This
tell
is
if
horrible.
you tell the truth, you're gonna live to regret it. Just tell babe, you look good. You look better than her. You don't worry about that. You look better than her.
That is something that women always want to hear is
Yeah.
that they look better than
And
the,
they know
than
it's
the
a
other
lie.
one.
They know it's a lie.
That's not
That's
true,
not
though.
true,
That's
Leah.
not true. We don't know it's a lie. That's the whole point. Just like when we tell you you're the best,
Lying.
you're the best I ever had.
But the problem with that though is everybody else is telling me that too. So everybody
Because
can't be
that's our line.
Yeah.
Have you not?
They teach us that.
Nothing like that.
But when you say that, the only person that you're hurting is yourself.
Yeah, because I'm.
So if you keep telling somebody that they're the best and they're not, you're never gonna see any improvement because that person's already living on cloud nine. Like,
Or maybe they already have
We don't
the best
plan
and they're
on
lying
seeing
to
you again.
Maybe they have the best and they're lying to you.
We have learned from a long line of dramatic men that men are boosted when their confidence is boosted.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So when a man is told, babe, you are the best at this. You have done this like no one else
So
has
don't get mad
done
when we
this.
take your friends
Hold
down.
on. But if you could only do it, if you could do it for like 5 minutes longer this time, it would, I would be,
this room.
yeah, it would be, there would be nobody else but you. See?
That's true.
That's what we do. We boost you up. We put you here.
We stroke
right here.
the ego.
And then we hope that you eventually rise to
But
there.
if that worked, y'all wouldn't have so many complaints about that. Y'all wouldn't be on a show talking about it.
The thing is like we tell the guys the lie and we tell our friends the truth.
we always have something to complain about.
But then the friends always holler though. The friends always like, oh, what's up?
Well, we don't care about your scandalous bitch-ass friends, okay?
Wretched.
This is not what we're worried about. We're
Tyran's friend, he's a little ratchet.
Okay.
Don't mind him.
Not at all.
He's not ratchet. He's
College
not ratchet.
educated.
He got his purse right in back of him. We have to move that on break. We're gonna go to break right now. We're gonna go to Siobhan. Of course, Siobhan. What would Devyns Playground do? What would we do?
It's mixed in with a current event that happened.
Okay, then let's talk about that in 30 seconds. We're gonna move all the baggage behind Tyran so that we can.
Let's get this party turned up, dog.
D-Night.
Every time I come around, everybody know that it be going down. And we gon' turn it up all night long. I don't know about y'all, but fuck it, I'm on. Ain't about that life, yeah, about that life. And if you wish to come and show me, we could get it in tonight. Yeah, about that life, yeah, about that life. And if you wish to come and show me, get this party started. Y'all won, but y'all still ain't changing the fact that these girls be breaking they neck and want me to do the same to they back. But I ain't got no time for hoes, whether I come to she gotta go. But if she give me that good brain, then I put that mouth on the road. Bitch, mama knows, say la vie, you ain't got much left to say to me. She asking sex, all that she worth, one word answer basically. They tell me I'm too cocky, and I should never say that. But whenever I get rocky, they jump on that shit ASAP. Getting it, making a killing, out to chasing these millions, about to break the bank, and you mad as hell that you can't relate to that feeling.
All right, Tyran, we got you looking right over there in the corner. We just heard your music.
Much better.
Now you look like you got your swag on 1,000 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about that song we just heard and where we can find it.
I just dropped my my new project called Hard Work last week. So you can find it on that Piff, or you can find it on tyranbrown.com, TYRAN Brown.com. Again, that song is called That Life. Produced by my boy D-Night. Just a fun little club party song. Not really talk about nothing, just having fun, because you got to do that sometimes.
Every once in a while. Siobhan,
Yes.
what would Devyns Playground do?
Okay, so I don't know if everyone's heard in the news the whole scandal drama with Halle Berry.
Oh, with her and her baby's dad.
Yeah, baby daddy, her new person.
Got fired on.
Yeah, I just think it's I don't know. Like I'm a little confused. Okay, so they got into altercation when her daughter's father went to pick her up.
Right, they had an exchange.
Right,
like
they had
a
an
custody
exchange. And then maybe less than a week later, she's engaged to her boyfriend. Like now they're engaged.
Well, and it wasn't too long ago where she tried to get custody to take
to
the baby
to overseas, to live. So I don't know. Like I don't know if anyone else knows further. Like what really went down. Is if it's related to the child specifically. Like I don't know. If I was in Halle's position, I don't know. I would feel a little bit uncomfortable because obviously. This man that she's obviously engaged to now has an issue with her baby's daddy.
It just goes to show you it doesn't matter how perfect your life looks that it is not. You all, especially Halle, she for some reason always has drama with dudes. Is just like literally ever since she has been in the game. Every single dude, it's just been a drama, and that's just her thing.
But I don't know, okay, so if you're getting involved with someone that had an altercation, I mean, you're gonna have to deal with, your baby's father forever. So now, to me, it just seems like, I mean, there needs to be some sort of understanding or some sort of, agreement that something like that wouldn't happen again. Because now all three of you are going to be involved. Like if you're marrying this guy, they had an altercation. Like where?
See, the thing is that the woman has to kind of step out of the picture, and men, the way that they deal with each other, that's just what has to happen. What do you think, Tyran? What do you think? Because I think that men specifically, they have to get everything. I don't know. It's not out in the open. It's not feelings. But what do guys do? It's some sort of talk that you guys have?
Well, first,
What special thing happens between guys that are in that situation?
Before I get into that, I want to say, these are two white dudes, right?
One is a I think the guy she's with now is like a Latino type guy.
No, he's French.
Italian.
He's
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
European.
So
Okay.
Canadian.
White people get ratchet too.
Here we go. Here we go.
And second of all, but honestly, I mean, anybody that knows me knows, I come from both my parents and both my grandparents too, and I just think strongly against that because it's a difficult circumstance to put yourself in. But as far as the fiance goes, he knew what he was getting into with Halle Berry.
That's true.
And it's magnified just because of the fact that she lives such a glamorous lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to be able to handle that, and any problem that you do have, you have to think about the kid first.
Okay, so you have to put have you been in that situation before? Has this happened to you?
No, if a girl tell me she have a baby, it's a wrap. I'm sorry.
Why is it that you're not tolerant of anything, Tyran? What is going on?
Because I don't.
Where is your
Of course you are.
Because I don't want to open up the door in my house and get punched in the face by my. You feel me? I don't.
You don't even want to put yourself in that situation.
It's just. And I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and say I never would, but I seen a lot of baby mama drama, I just don't need that at all. I don't need that, and I just know a lot of people can't handle it. A lot of dudes, I have to deal with jealous dudes all of the time anyway. So,
why is that?
Tyran is Mr. Phil himself over here.
It's confidence.
He don't need all these ladies to feel him. He's feeling himself.
That's why. So imagine that couple with a baby in it, and it's like you never know. Like, mate, what if the dude is still emotionally attached to the woman?
So you think her boyfriend felt insecure? Because I'm trying to think why would he jump off and beat his ass?
There's a reason for everything.
He came to the house and this guy had Halle first. You have to understand how men think. He had Halle first, and she had his baby.
But he needs to be confident because he knew what he was getting into.
But it's it's a lot of girls I see with their new dudes or whatever, and it's a slight feeling of inferiority. Yeah, there we go, inferiority, because he's looking at it and it might be a stupid dude thing, but he's looking at it like, man, you had that first. Especially you got a baby, so it's still.
But
I'm telling you, it's a man.
You got to be able to handle that.
Okay, I do have one question. For me, I don't have Halle Berry money, but
Right.
if I had a child with a dude, why am I not the one that's going outside to get my child from my dude? Why am I not the one?
Well, I think it's obvious that they had issues. I think Halle is more.
Crazy.
I mean, more crazy. Yeah, I think that Halle is. I mean, if she ends
or at
up with
least
dudes that are crazy all the time,
or something to go out and just be like. I'm just saying, just someone to go out and be like, okay, go get my child.
So they can't. They won't see each other.
You guys don't even have to deal with each other.
And aside from that, even if you don't have an additional party bringing a kid out, if you know that you're involved with that person that seriously, you want to introduce those two guys.
Yes, thank you.
At an earlier time. You don't wait until Thanksgiving.
I agree.
To be like, okay,
unless you're addicted to drama. If you're addicted to drama, and that's what it seems.
especially her baby daddy is so fine.
He is.
So
Did you see the
fine.
picture of his
Sassy.
after that picture?
That picture.
We're throwing looks out the window. If you're a responsible adult and you know that you're going to be serious with this person and the father of your child is in your life forever, you want to make sure that those people are going to get along.
Okay, you say wait, Sonny. One thing though.
So it's on her.
It's imperative, it's
Okay, but if the guy, you're telling me, your lady has a baby's dad that is just like he's former runway model, just hot, amazing.
Okay.
That doesn't make you think you're not thinking that doesn't make you.
I don't care because if she left him,
Or is that a woman
Exactly.
thing? Women feel like that.
Women do feel like that.
Yeah, women get that feeling.
Do too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
There's some guys that feel like that, but I know me personally, and I can't speak for every other man. If you've already decided that you're no longer with this person, and you're with me, and you've kind of decided that we're gonna be together, because if you don't get engaged out of the blue, you've had a discussion.
Yeah.
So we already know how serious we are. And I'm a movie star. Her boyfriend, her current boyfriend, is a movie star too.
I don't know.
I'm confident in everything that there is about me. So the last thing I care about is this cat that's coming on Thanksgiving to take the little headache out of the way.
Oh my gosh! Oh my
No,
gosh!
I don't mean it that way, but she's coming to take the kids, so we're just gonna enjoy ourselves.
Sonny, don't have kids.
Okay, last question for the guys. Last question for the guys. Halle Berry, with all the drama. I mean, are you? Would you be next in line? Would you take it? Would you take it?
Nah, she's not.
And run with
here's
it?
the thing. I think she's a beautiful woman, but she's not my type. I like Christina Milian type of chicks, like kind of cutesy.
How is
short?
She's very petite.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Okay,
Well, Holly's very
Tyran,
petite.
what do you think, Halle Berry?
Growing up, every dude was on Halle Berry, but now that I'm an adult and I just think logically, like it ain't no way she was the victim of since David Justice, it's something in there is not all the way there,
So that's a no.
Every one of her relationships crumbled, so. I'm cool.
You're cool on that?
We can have the drunk night.
So we're the first two dudes in history at the same time to say nah.
That's a lie.
Yeah. I feel like.
Just throw me Stacey Dash.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, throwing out names. Well, thank you very much, Siobhan. Let me ask Lady Hustler, Under the Bleachers.
Oh, yeah.
What's coming up next?
The kitty cat.
What does that mean, the kitty cat?
Oh, the kitty cat.
Okay, the kitty cat. Is it worth 100?
100.
100 stacks. We'll find out.
There we go.
Is it made of gold?
Hope so.
Show 'em how to ride that grass. Love our style. Tell how the boy so wild. It's going down. We so goddamn loud. Die bam. Gonna turn it out. 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 This is for them girls that know how to dip it low and in bounds like a 64. Hit a stripper pole, let these bitches know it's your house. I ain't never been no trick, don't be giving them no amount. But the way she pop it, I'm about to empty the whole account. Like,
oh my gosh, can we do that all day and all night in here? Woo! This is Devyns Playground. This is how we get down. We did that just for Lady Hustler Under the Bleachers because she's going to talk about the kitty cat. And I get excited when we talk about the kitty cat.
All right. So I was on this website called singleblackmale.org.
Lord. That's a lot of spelling.
Lady Hustler loves her website.
I do. So I was on this website and I was reading down about, the whole single black male type, the guys that are out here in LA. So of course, throughout the website, they have like little links that you click onto. So it drove me to
spam. That's called spam.
Well, it wasn't spam, but it drove me to a link where they were saying that statistics show that 2 out of every 5 women are literally selling themselves and making about $100,000 a year.
What?
With, of course, sugar daddies.
What? Okay. Hold on a second.
All right.
Which, of course, have AIDS.
What? Okay, so go ahead.
So basically,
I'm intaking.
So they were saying that out of a year, most women tend to have about 3 sexual partners.
A year?
A year. Now
that's true.
Single women.
Single women. Okay. So 3 partners out of a year, and they were saying that if you can take those 3 partners and turn them into sugar daddies.
Oh, I see. They were giving you tips.
No, they weren't giving me tips. They weren't giving me tips.
Oh.
But they were just saying that over the course of a year, like a woman can seriously make up to $100,000 a year just selling themselves, because a lot of dudes, they say that a lot of dudes that are looking for women, they tend to pay up to $2,500 a month.
Oh my gosh, this is so. I don't know. I feel confused. I feel
it's
conflicted. Do I sell it? Do I give it away? What do I do with it?
Well, right now the current state is you're giving it away.
There's Spicy's honesty.
There we go.
Right?
I give it away to myself every night.
But it was crazy just to know that literally they were saying like out of your friends, like homegirls that you
Are
have.
you trying to get one of us to admit that we have sugar daddies? Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
I used to charge my ex though, like when we broke up.
What?
I'm serious. I used to have different packages. There's the bronze, silver.
No, I'm throwing something at you right now.
I'm dead serious.
You got to subscribe.
See,
You
but
gotta
they were
pay to play.
What were your rates?
Honey, I can't disclose.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what they were trying to say is that out of a group of girls, most women hang out with about 3 to 5 girls. Mm-hmm. Out of that 5, there's 2 that are possibly selling it.
No.
Are getting money, like, have sold it. Just regardless if it's money, regardless if it's getting your bills paid, it ends up being up to about $100,000.
Okay, so I have a situation. About, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago. You know the guy that was on that certain reality show that we talked about, you and I talked about? Mm-hmm. The older Jewish gentleman. That was my friend. And because he was my friend, there was money happening, but it wasn't $100,000.
That's what everyone says. He's my friend.
There wasn't $100,000 happening.
But if you think about it, if there were 3 of him within that year, and you were getting a certain amount of money every month. No, but what it is that it's like you guys are saying like, oh, that's so funny. That sounds weird, but it's true. What they're saying is there's women that are riding the bus, that are working 9 to 5s, that are not working.
None of those are my friends.
That are seriously making money on the side, getting money from.
Well, I will hope that the ones that are riding the bus aren't the ones that are getting paid.
Yeah, because you're getting $100,000 and you're on the bus. You're frugal.
There you go.
You're frugal. You're saving your money to buy a house.
Exactly,
right.
And that's a good thing. Would you buy a house?
Lady Hustler.
Yes.
Okay, we have to ask. You brought up the question.
Would I do it?
Would you do sugar daddy?
I couldn't do it because I don't want to build a relationship. I don't want to build, because that's what they want. They want you to build some type of relationship. And I know someone personally who did not meet someone that was on a site, but is in a situation where they are getting money.
Of a friend,
yeah,
AKA me.
That they, not me, but that they are getting some type of money every time that they see this person, but they built a relationship. See, I don't want to build a relationship.
I see. Oh, and see what happens is because that person, once they give you the money, they think that they have you on lock. I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about
because it's power,
right?
Yeah,
see,
right.
It's a bigger thing than just I'm getting $2,500 a month.
Right.
Okay, I can pay my bills. I can do this, but you have to build a relationship with these people because. He controls you.
Yeah, you can't be put on check like that. I already know.
And I have a friend, like I said, that he was doing his thing. He had a relationship, a serious relationship, but still dealt with her, was paying her, but now he controls the whole situation because now she can't go outside and talk to this young guy right here because now he's all on her tip like, oh, so what are you doing? Why didn't you answer my call? Blah, blah, blah. I'm popping you off with $5,000 and you're not responding to me. So what are you doing? So that's what I'm saying. Like, but that's what.
Siobhan, what do you think? Sorry, Sonny.
Sonny,
we're going to get to you. Trust me. We already know how you and Tyran feel about this.
I'm with Lady Hustler. Like, I couldn't.
You couldn't do it because you couldn't be put in check.
I know friends who do.
See?
Who have no problem doing it, like, and especially in this city. I mean, it's easy. It's so easy.
Thank you, Siobhan.
And I wish I had. Sometimes I wish I had. If I'm struggling, if there's times I'm struggling, I wish I had that mentality. Like, let me just go and holler at someone who has some money, so I can just, be okay. But I can't because I don't want any power trip over me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not having it.
Feisty. You already made yourself clear. If somebody came at you with a good offer, though, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You would. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. Sonny.
Yes.
Sonny. Okay, what do you think?
Well, I want to go back to what you were saying about the control. I know women that have kind of made this into a lucrative kind of thing because they didn't have that one person as their sole source of income. So that sugar daddy or whatever you call it didn't have that kind of control because they had enough money on their own. They have good jobs.
They got a wife and kids.
Or some of the women that have really good jobs. Like some are in the medical field, or some are models.
So does my homegirl.
Actresses, yeah. So they could pick and choose whether or not they wanted to spend time with this clown or not.
So why
now he's a clown.
If I could get free money just by
thank you, Sonny,
giving some dick away, I might.
Okay, Sonny, hold on. Let's just be honest.
Have you ever messed around with a chick for Jordans or anything?
Jordans.
I'm just saying because a lot of dudes seriously, they are just up on their shoe game.
How old are they? Like 12? No.
Sonny, come on. Have you visited someone? Have you paid visits to someone specifically because you knew at the end something was gonna come to you?
Yeah, but it was weird. It was really weird. It was weird. No, it was back in the day, and I felt guilty, but I needed to get
that bus money. You needed that bus fare.
There was something that I really needed to take care of. And it was the perfect derangement, and it was really short term.
Derangement.
Yeah, so it wasn't something that I would do again because I didn't even feel like a man doing that. I was like, wow, I'm the chick. This is a sad case.
Did you sell your goods for an ultimate feast? Be honest, Sonny. From Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
For Red Lobster. I was like, ultimate feast. I want to know what that is.
It wasn't for food. It wasn't for material goods either. It was for
parking tickets.
Nah, it was for,
tell us what it was for.
Rent.
It was
for rent.
Nah, it was for something school related.
You needed that.
I actually needed the books.
Okay. Tyran, what do you think? Tyran?
Just being from LA, and going to college in Vegas, like as far as
where'd you go?
I went to UNLV. It's
class of what?
2009.
You may know my brother.
Who's your brother?
We'll say it off air.
That's just a lifestyle that's so easy to the girls. Coming from the college standpoint, like it's so many girls, they started off in the dorms. Their parents kind of cut them off a little bit and was like, okay.
They started webcamming and they just went from there.
Being stripping stripping and pimping in the pimp hoe game out there is just so it's regular, So it's just something to do. I try not.
It's a pastime.
Yeah, if you're not doing nothing to hurt nobody, I really can't judge you. Times is tough out here, and if a dude is willing to do that, and you don't feel you can sleep at night, I don't see no problem.
And
with
that's the thing too. It's not even necessarily the women who are just like, okay, I can do this, but it's the dudes that's like, I'll pay you.
What it is with them, honestly, they're not. It's not that they're paying for the sex.
They're paying for the time.
They're paying for not the time. They're paying for. They're paying for
the broad not to bother them.
Yeah, exactly.
Between 9 to
we
whatever.
We do what we do.
Yeah.
We gonna get out.
You're paying for her to leave.
Yeah, you
Wow. I don't believe that.
You paying for her to.
I don't believe that.
I do. I do. I know what they're talking about.
That's what it is.
I agree.
You paying for her to not. He might be a happily married man, but he just like to have sex with other different.
Well, I'll tell you
plus,
this.
it's not as taboo as it used to be.
But from what I've seen, there is a relationship involved. That's what I've seen. That's what I know.
Sometimes there is. I understand what you're saying.
That's what I've seen is that it's a relationship involved. Like you have to stay in contact with this person because obviously when they say your allowance or whatever is $2,500, if we crack off and I'm really digging you, oh, best believe the sky may just be the limit. But how are you going to get to that limit? We have to have a relationship. We have to have some type of, oh, how are you doing? Oh, if you text me, I'm like, oh, babe, blah, 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 blah. That's what you
love
need.
you so much,
but with some of those guys, they're possessive because they had their ideal situation. They have an end game. They wanted to be with that person. They knew that if the money wasn't involved, they wouldn't have a shot in this world. Exactly. And right now, the taboo has been lifted, so it's kind of acceptable because hoes are winning every day. You can turn on any radio, not radio, any reality show. You can look at any magazine. You can pull up Instagram and see all kinds of chicks that are possibly for sale all the time.
Possibly for sale. You know that.
That's
You do a couple bids, honey.
What it is, you know.
All right, Tyran, let's just get this out of the way. We need to ask you a lot of questions, but since we're on the topic, have you ever made it happen with someone because you knew at the end you were gonna get something out of it?
I'm gonna keep it honest. Not as far as sexually or anything like that. For one, I don't tolerate people just feeling. I don't tolerate people feeling entitled to me. If I don't want you to feel that way. So not really. But I mean, of course, I've used my charm and I've flirted for little things that I.
Okay.
Because he seems very charming.
Right.
Yes.
But as far as like. Nah, as far as like I'm gonna take this girl down and I know I'm gonna get into her mind and do that. Nah, I don't really respect that. You know what I mean? My mom always kind of put that in my head. And
He's a true Gemini.
Yeah,
Have you noticed that?
I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I go from ratchet.
First he's sour, then he's sweet. Yeah. Goddamn Sour Patch Kid.
It's all me though.
Okay, Tyran. So let's talk about your music because we have to hear about that. You said you just dropped your mixtape and tell us a little bit more about it and what people can expect when they go to listen to your music.
All right, for sure. Well, first of all, I got to shout out my big homie Malik Youssef of Good Music.
Woo.
He pretty much he discovered me in LA. I was pretty much on my own, doing my own independent thing. Me and my father started our own independent label, got it all LLC'd out and everything. Was introduced to Malik, rap for him. He liked this, so he took me back, introduced me to their whole staff and everything. So we got to work and we handled a lot of business. Me and Malik did a lot of promo runs and everything. And,
I feel like I need to meet Malik. You talking about him a lot. I want to hear about your music.
No, I was just about to get to it.
Okay.
So we started working on our project and linked up with this dude named D Knight and a couple other producers, my boy G Rod that I went to high school with, and really I've been rapping like my whole life. I did it throughout high school, was recording in high school. When I went to college, I kind of fell back because I really, I'm the type of person when I make a decision, I want to see it all the way through. So, finished, got my degree, was doing the 9-to-5 thing, and I just wasn't. I felt so unfulfilled.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
I saw when you said you quit your 9-to-5.
Yes.
Oh, you agreed with
He
her?
watched the show.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to do my research.
I have to tell. I have to say this. Shout out to him because he did. I asked him to please watch the show so you know what to expect.
Yes,
and so he did. He texted me back and he was like, "You guys are hilarious."
Yeah, and this is one thing about me. But before we even get into anything artistic, just as a person, like. I'm looking into this as a business. So anything that I do, any step that I take, any kind of advertising or promoting that I do, I'm gonna research it to the fullest first because I want to know what I'm gonna get into. Because I'm not just some silly, stupid nigga that's want to rap because I want to pop a bottle. I'm sorry, but
I told you about that in the text message.
Okay, Tyran, let me ask you this: 3 things. If you're trying to make a woman fall in love with you, what are 3 things you say or do? Just off the top of your head, 3 things. We need to know this.
I make her smile and laugh constantly.
Fantastic.
I make her feel like I make her a better person.
I'm almost wet right there. Go ahead.
and you feel me? I got the gift of gab, and I gotta use that gift of gab.
Climaxing. You hit the spot.
Yeah, there we go.
He wasn't even gonna say that. Yeah. I got that. Yeah, what she said.
It's kind of funny. Like a lot of dudes talk about how they do that now, but I've been with that business. I've been with that tongue game for a long time.
and it can make you fall in love.
I know.
It can make you.
I feel it already.
It can make me want to buy somebody a pair of Jordans. Okay, it can.
Like they just started talking about it in like 2010. Like, man, I was 15 my first time doing that. So, you know.
Wow, veteran! You're a veteran at it. Well, we have to. Honestly, the hour went by so quickly. We're gonna have to go in just a second. But I want to know if we can get a little freestyle flow from you.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Normally, just to let you know, Tyran. Normally, I kind of get in on the action. You know, I kind of like do a little rap and then throw it to you.
Oh, okay.
But today I just want to let you shine.
All right,
you're
cool.
such a wonderful guest, and you are really talented. I heard your music, and I just
crazy.
And you're a Gemini, and you like to
We get it.
to get down. So we just want to hear you shine. Just throw in something about Devyns Playground and how beautiful we are.
Remember, he doesn't like doing that. He doesn't want to lie.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you're gonna actually take us out of the show. So I want everybody to say goodnight. First, starting with the beautiful Feisty Pisces.
Good night.
Lady Hustler.
Good night.
Siobhan.
Good night.
We have to say goodnight to Sunny.
Good night.
All right, Tyran, let's
All right. So I'm gonna spit this. This is kind of what got me discovered to that got me to the point that I'm at today. So I'ma get paid what I deserve, from getting raised with the bangers to walking stages with nerves. From Inglewood to my relocation to the burbs. Swear I want a wife, a lady, but they be on my nerves. So sorry, baby, but I don't care for the headache. You adding pressure on me and I can't carry the dead weight. So never cuff the chick that's waiting for the ring, cause she don't love you, she just love the situation you could bring. Nothing above you but judge you soon as shit ain't good as it seems. And try not to listen to that song Temptation's gonna sing, cause that thing will lead you to some shit that had you too hopeless. Dude, I got too much to do and I can't lose focus. So as I'm embarking on this journey here, legendary the only word I'm concerned to hear. My pop struggled in this corporate world for 30 years, so the day that I make it, swear that we go shed some worthy tears. Life is gonna give lessons and test us all, so gotta keep our head high as precious cholesterol. Everything I have, I'm about to invest it all. Funny how these haters can't keep their mouth off my testicles, but I'm the better just acknowledge this. Plus my little cousin getting letters from them colleges, trying hard to recruit them, but bless them with some scholarships. Reassures that my family is destined for astonishment, but until we get it, gotta grind, committed like a crime, and I can't waste a minute of my time giving it attention and that just doesn't fit in my design. God already wrote the script and I'm just finishing the lines, denying all that bullshit so it don't get into my mind, and trying to stay uplifted cause the limit is the sky, climbing high to any position that I find independent, and they splitting a percentage of my shine. The lack of money's when people start acting funny, hope that nothing ever happens that'll take my passion from me. Man, I try to focus on myself and rhyming, but get distracted when I hear my auntie's health declining. Many times my spirit died and I just felt like crying. They say it's impossible, but I just can't help from trying. Wanna box me in, better chance at taming lions. Staying in my lane and I'm gonna remain defiant. And it might not be the same way that I used to do it, but I still won't follow at all, rules included. All these rappers trash as hell, y'all need a new influence. Took it upon myself to be the truest dude in music. Now that's a bold statement and I'm standing on. My feet are deep up in the pavement and they planted strong. I'm improved too, can't nobody tell me that I'm wrong, cause I don't see it in nobody else, so I just stand alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
bad.
I thought you were. I didn't hear any insert of Devyns Playground.
Yeah, and also I like how you censored it. It was like shh, no N words, no nothing. That was really good. I'm really
Ignorant.
I'm really happy. Thank you, Devyns Playground. Love
Hey,
you.
Devyns Playground, thanks for having me, man. Hey, follow me on that Twitter and Instagram, Tyran Brown 247. Hit me up, man. Let me know what you think. Shout out to Great Minds too, by the way, for holding me down. Yup.